Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Gonna be playing some more of this. I don't care much for the main story of The Witcher 3, but I do care for the expansions. And I haven't played them since my original playthroughs. This is on New Game Plus.
Help an old gran out.
Sure.
What's the matter? A monster bothering you?
Nay, a ghost.
Can you tell me anything more?
You see, Jackamar haunts my dreams. Jackamar's my husband, or was till he died at war. He stands by me headboard and wails. So many years apart, I've such woe in the beyond. Come, join me. I say, I'll come, Jackamar, but when the gods summon me, not before. Then he says, leave your wedding ring by me grave. It'll make the whiting lighter. And I'd leave it, where the wood's not so terrifying. So, I thought to myself, maybe you.
Sure it's your husband's ghost?
He's saying I can't tell me own man. I'm old, but I ain't gone daft yet.
Not what I meant. There's wraiths that deceive, assume the form of dead loved ones. Trows, for instance, or dunnies.
Nay, I'm sure this is Jackamar. In me dreams he spoke of our nuptials, how we danced at Bellatane, how the Redanians killed him at Rind.
Rind? You've either mixed something up or you're very old indeed. Battle happened 80 years ago.
Oh, aye. Slip of the tongue. Meant to say the Battle of Rivia.
Be glad to help. Where's Jackamar buried?
A little cemetery near Blackbough, in a grave neath the old tree. Here, take me ring. Once you've laid it down, come to me for your reward. I live in a hut in the middle of the village with my granddaughter, Lessie.
Alright, I'll deal with that.
Now where the hell? Strange.
Okay. Let's see this secondary. Find the...
Giddy up.
Okay, I'm gonna go visit this grave.
Not so fast, Roach.
Huh. What's the key? X. Haven't played this in a while. I forgot my keybinds. There we go. That's probably it.
Must be Jackamar's grave.
Yep.
Alright, that's done.
Let's go then. You know, I forgot how smooth some of the controls are in The Witcher. Despite all the problems I have with this game.
Witcher, what brings ye?
Lessie, right? Wanted to talk to your grandma.
To my... But she's been dead for years.
Guess I talked to a ghost. Why wasn't she buried alongside her husband?
I can't say for certain. I was a little lass then. But me mum told me that shortly before Gran died, she learned Grandad had kept lovers on the side. She had no desire to lie beside him.
Seems she changed her mind. She wanted something to connect her and her husband in the afterlife. Asked me for help.
It's hard to believe. But you've an honest look about ye. If you helped Gran, you deserve a reward. Here, tain't much, but I'm afraid it'll have to do.
Move it!
Okay. Right, so I needed level 85 for that one. Soothsayer card, defeat. Let's see. Oh. Well, there's people to beat in a fist fight. So I think I'll do just that.
Since the look, will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jordan can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me? So, what'll it be?
Why not?
All right. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
This will be easy. Let's do it.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
Nice name.
What? Lost your nerve?
Done.
Drifters defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? You've still Smithy from the Inn at the Crossroads to defeat, then Fish Culper from Lindenville. I'll leave you to guess what he does.
Yeah, very interesting. Alright. What other... Okay... Playing Innkeeps. But that's in Novigrad, isn't it? Or is it? Hold on. No, Oxenfurt, alright. Not going there anyway. Soothsayer, okay. First things first, I'm gonna go see Ciri's room.
Hide the young'uns!
Hey, yeah.
I kinda just put your grandmother to rest in the afterlife alongside your grandfather, so you could be a bit more respectful. Or less of a bitch.
Lightning strike.
Nope. I think we've got bigger problems to deal with. Wait.
Move it.
Crow's Perch. I would not want to be the poor fool that would assault this fortress. And it is a fortress, make no mistake on that. Not easily accessible, really.
People! Castle's on fire! Killers! After what you done for us. Fire!
Alright, just gotta keep running. I don't know why that gate was closed. Alright.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! I see you fighting prick.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Lucky, a rifle that is.
That's enough of that. We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Not the joke, really. Alright, first I need to find Ciri's room. And check it over. Surprised I didn't do this earlier, but whatever.
So Ciri was here.
What do we have here?
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
Ignore the stash for a moment.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. A dedication to Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Alright, let's go to the kitchen to talk with Gretka. Then obviously I'll deal with the bloody Baron.
Thistle.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Totally. Alright. Bestiary. Cursed ones. Berserkers. Botchlings. Right. Let's talk with the Baron then.
Ploughing hangover.
No, really.
Well, ready?
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Oh yeah. The horror that is a Botchling.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Here we go. It begins.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I
Yes.
recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you kinda dug your own grave on that one. Yeah, there we go.
Come now, we must bury it. We'll speak afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna fight it, but there are wraiths on the prowl.
Bastard. The specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something!
I'm trying. Oh, oh, oh. That's one.
Pish, take me! Oh. Quiet now.
Yeah, I can't get too far away from it.
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Alright. Shouldn't be too bad. Problem is that there's gonna be another wave of wraiths.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they devour us.
Okay. I need to, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Easy.
Stench.
That's another one down. Ah, damn it.
Squirming again? Like a daft heap?
There we go.
Worked. It stopped.
Yeah, close.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
All right.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
by the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Alright, just gotta wait then.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Oh, I guess that worked.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
It is very fast. I'm pushing it a bit with the toxicity. I was actually... Hold on. Hold on.
Move it!
Fucking shit!
Geralt of Rivia, the Great Witcher Knight. Man, it does sure as hell feel good though to have a horse with full actual barding. I can count there aren't many games which do this. Not like this at least. Sure, there are strategy games that may have barding on the horses, but RPGs? Eh.
Go, go. Faster.
I mean, obviously one could argue that they could have done a much better job with the horse. That's true to an extent. Either way, damn.
Ugh, sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here?
Probably. Wait. Did I miss anything?
Clothing. They change in here?
Oh, that part.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Alright, lead the
Wants
way.
to show me something more.
Follow the Lubberkin. Let's go at the trot.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Oh. Instant explosion, really? Okay. Forgot about that part. Play the game frequently enough. I have many issues with The Witcher 3. Honestly, it's just like with a lot of open world games, this applies with a lot of open world games. I play them once and then I don't feel the need to replay them because I'm a completionist. And oh dear. And the issue is when you are a completionist, that you don't really feel that once you do it once, it's a pain in the ass to do it again. Anyway, that's it for now. Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.